wait, don't tell me though.
Sorry. It's not going to not be funny. We're back. A Dinosaur Story. You ever watch that movie? The movie's really good, actually.
A dinosaur story?
Yeah, We're Back. A Dinosaur Story.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
I fuck with that movie.
Dude, I bought remember the Scholastic? Remember the Scholastic shit where you could buy books in school?
Scholastic?
What I said?
Scholastic?
That was close. I was close.
Okay.
That was the book I bought. I still remember that to this day.
We're Back, A Dinosaur Story.
Scholastic? That's how you properly pronounce that?
Like scholar?
What I said again? I said it wrong again?
Scholastic.
I
like
said Scholastic. I said
No, you said school.
the
Scholastic.
first time I said school.
Yeah.
But it's Scholastic.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that.
Smash that thumbs up button, premium visual and audio greatness. Here we are. We're back. Hey, we had a lot going on. I was out of town, in and out of town, so no apologies. I'm really not apologizing. We grind hard to do stuff for y'all, so I appreciate everybody who stops and listens, all the views, and people who are listening and viewing. I appreciate that. I appreciate that more than anything.
And commenting and engaging with us.
Love it. But, ladies and gentlemen, all those in between and outside of those constructs, this has been. Oh, I said this has been. I'm already
You're
done.
already at the end.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
is.
and all those in between and outside of those constructs. Listen to that part, Joe. In between and outside those constructs, that's a thing. Stay with me. Welcome to another episode of the Samurai Professionals Podcast, episode 235 of the greatest broadcast across all the internets. I'm one of your hosts with the most, Marvin Young Satan. That's Saint by blood, not Relay Sean.
Y'all beat your son. He replay some,
Huh? International Marv, that's the handle. Smash Catch him. Smurder She Wrote. Starving the Martian. Franklin St. Laurent. Whoo, that boy hot. Call him Flame St. Patrick, a.k.a. Ghost Malone. Dion Slanders, Petty Pendergrass, Optimus Primetime, Flex Luthor, the Bandalorian, a.k.a. Bando. Don't, because you always mess it up. You always mess it up. And you put out the clip of you making me mess up the last time.
I thought it was cool.
No, I liked it. I appreciate it. I reposted it. Dang.
See, I didn't even do it.
You didn't do it, but anticipating you doing it messed me up. The Heavy Potter, Snob Marley, Ghostface Thriller, The Breaker of Chains, Fuck With Me, Don't Fuck Without Me, and the man to the right of me. Man, I had to give him his props earlier today. Just one of the greatest fathers I ever known. I don't know if that says something about the fathers I've seen in my life or the fact that I got to look up to the nigga.
Low bar.
I got to look up to the nigga 8 months older than me. But the reigning, defending father of the year, 7 years running, and you not beating allegations.
Hey.
Don't know. Let me tell you, back to me. Fahim, he don't love you like that. And I'm sorry to tell you that. Is this my camera? I'm sorry to tell you that. When you go back and you look at these videos back in the day, watch how he lights up for her. It's a different type of love. And the camera's on me, so you didn't get to see him smile?
I got to smile.
Okay, good.
Because I light up with all my kids. They will never, even when they get old enough and they're looking at these episodes, they're going to be like, no, Marvin doesn't know what he's talking about.
Nah, that's all right. It's all right. They'll know. As I was saying, the reigning, defending, undisputed father of the year, 7 years running. Talk to him.
Nacho Man, Candy Savage, the Slim Reaper, the Serial Killer, Applejack the Ripper, the Munch on Lunch, Lord of the Wings, Jabba in the Cut, the Wholesome Dude, Fat Boy Slim is not a dad bod, it's a father figure. The Social Introvert, the nigga you unlock when you beat the game on expert, the DLC, Come See About Me, Grits and Gravy, Ron Swan Song, Walter White Walker, Hordor Doorstopper, Chief Queef, the King of Crump, Your Highness, Air Sword Man, LeBrunch James, Chef Curry Chicken, Chill Jackson, Kung Fu Panda Dunks, Rage Against the Cardio Machine, Jouet Lee, the F and F and D, one half of this POD, He is I and I am him. It's Frank. Let's chop it up. Man. Crazy week, right?
No, it has been. Nigga, the Knicks The Knicks might win.
That's
the craziest. To me, that's one of the craziest things happening this week. It's a Christmas miracle.
Honestly, out of all the teams that entered the playoffs, I think this was probably one of the best outcomes the NBA could have wished for. The only other outcome that the NBA would have been thrilled more so than this one would have been Lakers and New York, because you got two of the biggest cities in the country going after it. You got New York, who hasn't won a championship since the 1970s. You got LeBron, who's playing for one of the most storied franchises in league history, and he's in his 40s. So if he wins, they can drum up the conversation of who's GOAT. So either way, the NBA would have won. But since they don't have that, this is literally the next best story that the NBA could have wished for.
Yeah.
You got the next upcoming superstar in the league in Wemby. Again, you got New York, and they always say, oh, the NBA is better when New York is good. I don't quite agree with that, but that's what they say. So, go NBA Finals.
Go NBA Finals. But just to let you know, this is a no-pause episode. And I know how hard that's going to be, going into the topics that we have on the board. But the next
like an episode where Joe needed a mic.
The next few episodes are no-pause episodes because, we here for the pride. You know what I'm saying? Like we did last year
Month.
And the year before. It's Pride Month. That's why that conversation we was having with Joe ain't happening until after this month is over.
Oh. I get it now. That's why we can't give Joe a mic.
I'm going to take the executive producer role and say, nah, not happening.
Yeah, you got to protect Joe from Joe. Got it.
Nah, I know how hard that's going to be. That shit is going to...
I almost said it.
What? I know. I set you up. Look. I know how hard that's going to be.
I almost fell for it.
But we're going to do our best, all right? First person to drop one. See, I almost got you. First person to drop one of those, we're going to put $20 right here. You got to donate to Bruce.
There you go.
First person to drop one. I got a riddle for y'all before we get started, though.
Go ahead.
In a boxing ring, the bell is the sound that starts around and ends around. You would agree?
Yeah.
In the streets, what sound or word both starts a fight and is at the end of a fight?
A single word?
A single word.
Single word.
A single word.
All right.
Nigga. I got it right. You got it right. Because so it's when that pants pull up, it's time to fight. And then, how does I sound when it's over?
All right.
No. When the fight is over, what is the all right?
Oh, probably when the nigga losing, he had enough. Like, all right.
Okay.
All right.
See, I always hear, to me, it's always after the KO, and it's whoever holding the camera or somebody standing around is like, he good.
Yeah. Like, stop. But see, there's so many ways you can say it. Like, if I had enough, all right, you got me, all right. If it's nigga who whooped him and he's boasting, all right. And if it's the cameraman trying to say somebody, all right, he had enough, all right, stop.
Now, if you get, before the fight, if you get the all right, and he hit you with the all right, and he start walking away, get out of there.
Yeah, that's not going to be a fight.
That nigga finna come air that bitch out. Get the fuck out of there.
If a nigga say I and he's approaching you, that's a fight. If a nigga say I and he's backing away, that ain't a fight. You need to leave too. Yeah. I never understood that when a nigga be like, all right, wait right there, and the motherfucker
Just
waits.
wait right there. What are you doing?
Leave. I'm not gonna lie, I've had one of those situations. All right, wait right there. Okay. The moment he turned his back, I was gone.
In the car.
I'm not waiting for you.
This nigga Joe said he would try to hit him. See what I'm saying?
No,
and y'all keep wanting us to get this nigga a mic.
We're going to give him a mic.
No, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. I'm trying to get Joe past where Frank was by episode 50.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Once we got to like episode 50, about 30, 40, Frank had kind of like all the stuff that would have got us canceled in the most like canceling time back in 2020. We got through some of that and like, no, Frank, I'm not, I will, this entire conversation I will drop.
It did lead to some very interesting off mic conversations. Like, yo, you can't be saying that kind of stuff. Like, dude, well, and it's like, dude, you my homeboy. I'm just talking to you how we talk. It's like, yeah, but other people can hear the conversation.
When we first started, like we used to record like we were just talking to each other. Like it would just be in our minds, this was a conversation. This was letting people into one of our phone calls, right? And it's kind of like that, but now it's a bit more because we're not just talking to each other, we're talking to everybody. And that's what we didn't get. We didn't get that we were actually having conversations with the people. So we would just talk to each other like it was nothing. Like one of the episodes, Frank is filming in his car with the air off. Just so that we don't get no air, and his kids are super loud. So we're both finding places. My sister's washing clothes. Like I'm finding corners of my room to record. Like
we learned a lot.
We learned a lot during that time. But a lot of what we learned was what we should and shouldn't say, and you just haven't gotten it yet. Yeah. And that's all right. You good. That is not true, and I don't think you understand that. The people who say you can't cancel someone who don't care, that's not true.
See, canceling is a thing, but the way they paint it is not what it actually is. Similar to like the DEI argument. The arguments that they make about DEI isn't what it actually is. And what I mean by that is when you say you can't cancel a person you don't care about, you could easily stop fucking with a person. He's dead now, but ask Dustin Diamond, who played Screech. People just stopped fucking with him. And that's it. You just fade to obscurity. So you can cancel people. It's just, all that means is, hey, I drew my line in the sand, and I don't like what you're saying, so I'm not going to partake in whatever it is you do, whether it's music, acting, whatever. And that's it. Canceling somebody isn't putting a flag in the ground and saying, hey, we're no longer, that's not canceling, that's theatrics. Really canceling somebody is just simply not being a fan and giving them any energy. Yeah. That's really canceling somebody. I could just
not fuck with you no more.
That is it. That is simple as that. All that, we're going to send a Twitter campaign and say don't follow this person and create a cute hashtag as to why we can't fuck with you or whatever. That's not canceling somebody. Actually canceling somebody? Yeah, actually canceling somebody is like, yo, you heard the new Cannabis album? And the person responds with, nigga, you still listen to Cannabis? That's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I guess.
What Cannabis did?
He did, but I'm just saying, nobody.
I just didn't know. I just like, damn, what
he didn't do nothing to get canceled.
Damn, what did I miss? Fuck happened to Cannabis? I ain't heard nothing from him.
Exactly.
Every nigga been canceled. I didn't even know. Yeah, but people could not like what you say.
Yeah,
like, people could not like you say and not fuck with it. Matter of fact, somebody who didn't like what y'all had to say was Jay-Z, and he had words. I love the bubble that he lives in sometimes. Because how did you, like, it been everywhere.
You want to know why I like it? Because now he represents the fans that don't listen to Jay-Z like we listen to Jay-Z. So now it's like, okay, although we're talking to the people, we could speak to him directly and educate him on what happened. So the Roots Picnic, which they do every year, is a cool music festival. Jay-Z came out, which is a big deal because Jay-Z hasn't performed live in a while. He hasn't
like 7-8 years.
Right. So comes out to the Roots Picnic. One new appearance. He combed out his dread, so he had this really big afro, and people were excited. One, in anticipation of the big show he's about to put on in New York, and two, I mean, I can't say every, but most rap fans, especially if you like the Roots, more than likely you like Jay-Z. They was just happy to see him on stage. So before he goes into his set, he starts with the freestyle, which again, new content from an artist you love, great stuff. Now in this freestyle, he's throwing shots at people. He talks about Dame Dash. He talks about Kanye. He talks about Jaguar Wright. He talks about Drake. He talks about Nicki. And I believe I'm even missing like 2 or 3 names.
You talking about
Tony
Kanye
Bugsby.
West, Tony Bugsby.
Yeah, basically he mentioned a lot of people.
Everybody who's had something to say about him in the last few years and he's not said a word to you, he had a bar for you.
Yeah.
Like
two. He
the
had a bar or two.
The Kanye one is y'all act like he's insane. Like, watch how sane he acts around me. Like y'all, as crazy as he act.
And then he even had a double entendre with the word shrink. Like he would shrink in my presence. Or shrink as in therapy. So it was good. It was a dope freestyle. If you're a Jay-Z fan, it was a dope freestyle. And it was right up his alley. I think we even talked about it. Like, if Jay-Z says anything to anybody, he's not going to say it in an interview. He's just going to put it in a song. And that's how he's always done it.
When I want to say we talked about it on the pod when Drake dropped his album and some of the shots that Drake was taking at
That's
Hov,
when we spoke about it.
I was like, he's throwing jabs at Hov, and I almost guarantee Hov's going to throw jabs at one of these shows. And lo and behold, and it's like to me, they've been light jabs. Like even Drake's jazz was like the jig is up. Like he can come at him like.
I think the hardest person.
I almost said it. I almost got it. It almost happened to me. And I had to grab myself. I was like, don't do it. I even said I had to grab myself. It's crazy.
The double entendres are there. They're all over the place.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I used to rap in my book at the house.
You had a rap name? What was it?
Saint.
Oh, I thought it was something crazy.
Young Saint. It was real bad.
It's not a bad name, though.
No, it was great. No, it was great. It was Saint originally, and then Jeezy and them was coming out. Everybody was young something.
Okay,
so,
okay.
Young Saint.
So you was past the Lil phase.
I never was. So I was never Lil. I was never Lil, because that would have made me Lil Saint, and that would have been You Got Served, and I didn't want to go there with it. But Young Saint. That's where it went, and I've been Young Saint ever since.
Got you.
But yeah. So yeah, he took shots at people who been through, like Tory Lane's dad.
That was another name, yeah.
Like, Rock Nation's gonna crumble and all the other foolishness and the thing that, the internet's gonna do, before I even get to that, the Nicki bar.
That was hilarious.
Great bar. Because she calls herself Barbie. It's such a triple entendre. Because he said, your kin can't even take your kids to.
Before he get it, he knows where. We know where he's going, and he's just like, man, I ain't even gonna get into that.
So Barbie, her husband's name actually is Ken.
So it's a play on words. Barbie, Ken is her husband.
Her husband and her brother, Ken, K-I-N, can't take her kids to school because of the allegations they got.
They're both on a registry.
One's on the registry, the other one, her brother's in jail for the PDF. So it's
the thing. That's all I was gonna say.
So the crazy thing is, it's such a triple entendre. It was just like, what a bar. And he's stuttering the way she stuttered on stage when she was, everybody thought she was.
People thought that he was fumbling his rap, and it's like, no, that's intentional.
That's the bar. Just one of the greatest, man. As a Jay-Z fan, I'm one of the people who didn't like 444. I'm one of the people who didn't say the Carters was the greatest album, and it's my two favorite artists making an album together, and I didn't think it was the greatest album. For me, when I get a new Jay-Z bars, I'd be excited because I ain't had an album since Magna Carta. So that's a very, very long, that's 10-year gap for me.
No, it had to be more than 10 years since Magna Carta?
Magna Carta? Yeah, it was 10 years. Yeah, it's been 10 years.
No,
it's been more than 10 years.
I was about to say, that had to be more than 10 years ago.
I was listening to Magna Carta when I was still reading water meters. So that's been a minute.
Between 20 and 15, probably closer to 15.
Probably 13. I think about 13, 14. Joe, you can look up when Magna Carta came out. Magna Carta, you're on the internet. That nigga said no to me. That nigga said no, like you, producer, you can look it up. That was it wasn't a suggestion.
You can look it up, Joe.
That nigga said no. Yes, you can. You on the internet. Jesus Christ. Anyway, When did it come out? 2013.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? So for me, getting new J bars are always great. I don't necessarily like that this is the only new bars that we got because it seemed completely focused on them. And I usually like when he ties it in with some other stuff because this is Jay-Z bars. Like I want to hear him. I'm starving for Jay-Z bars at this point. But I loved it. You see, you almost got it. You almost got it. I'm setting you up. So yeah, man. The thing that the internet was doing, which they always do, is pit people against each other. Now, yeah, Jay took his shots back at everybody. Who I think everybody he took shots at earned their shots.
It was warranted.
Everybody was warranted. I don't have a single. I'm fans of some of the people that he talked about, and I love hearing Dame Dash talk sometimes because he's a great storyteller when his teeth ain't falling out of his mouth.
Oh my, that was my favorite bar.
Oh my God. He took like several shots at Dame.
Oh yeah.
But
Dame had a lot of interviews.
All he does is sit up on the interview and talk trash. Kanye talked trash about his kids.
Yeah.
You got like fucked all the way up if you think I'm not gonna say nothing to you. Like that nigga said, watch how sane he act in my presence. Watch how you call him crazy. Watch how he's got such a clear mind when we together.
You said niggas shrink because you don't want me to think the things that I think or something like that.
Something like that. Y'all don't even want to hear the things that I think or something like that. Anyway, we still can't deliver better than Hov. But the internet is going to pit together Drake and Jay-Z because that seemed to be the big talk. All the people he dissed, and to me, Drake probably got the lightest bars out of everybody. Like he said, we playing different charts. He mentioned the Jig Is Up, which Drake had. That was a play on what Drake had said. And he's like, we playing bigger charts. You grew up wanting to be me. I never grew up wanting to be you. I never looked up to you. And I thought that was all bars I feel like he said before. The two of them have taken shots at each other, even on Drake's own song. Hov took a shot. So to me, I was like, cool. To me, unlike everybody else, I don't think they need to have a war. I think I jabbed, you jab back. We can keep doing that. Cool. That's the way I see it.
And I think it's just with Drake, period. Again, the year 2024, everybody talks about the one beef. There was a ton of rappers going after each other, but whenever his name is tied to a feud, it just elevates things, and people, they're consumed by it.
Which tells you where he sits on a lot of people's scales.
Yeah, they just want to see him get into fights with people. They don't, and when I say a fight, I mean a war of words, not a physical altercation. They want to see him. They want to see his bars, whether he wins or lose. There's people that root on both sides. In this case, Jay-Z responded to something he said, and again, when Drake said his things, understandable. Hov contributed to something that affected you, so you respond to that. Cool. Now, Jay-Z responds to what you said. Fine. I don't think, like the people that Drake has gotten into beefs with, like actual diss song for diss song, I think every one of them was, hey, they had a legitimate purpose of going into these feuds with one another. In this case with Jay-Z, it's like, what honestly legitimate reason y'all have other than doing it for sport? Now, if y'all want to do it just to sharpen the sword, all right, cool. But as far as what I've seen Drake get into in his career when it comes to creating a diss song, he takes that time for people that, okay, I have a genuine feud with you. Like when Meek was doing these interviews and saying, oh, his stuff is ghost written and all this.
Oh,
man,
yeah,
that hurts
and the
his
Twitter fingers. Because remember, that all started off a tweet.
Yeah, he was doing it on Twitter, right? And dude, that hurts his credibility. So it's like, okay, now you playing with my name, I have to say something. So you said you come out with the song Charged Up, decent song. And a couple days go by, and then you hit him with back to back. Now people looking at me like, dude, he just dropped 2 songs. You're not gonna say nothing? Meek still doesn't. I think Meek did put out a song, but at that point, it's like nobody really wants to hear from you. So, okay, this dude tried your credibility. You had the feud there. Pusha T, that feud goes way back to even to before Drake.
It's not Drake. Drake inherited the beef.
He inherited the beef. Yeah, so it was something long before Drake.
I go back Cash Money.
Yeah. And, you know, Drake is signed to Cash Money and all that. So it was like, yo, if my people's beefing with you, then I'm going to beef with you. Something along those lines. So that was something legitimate there. Him and Kendrick, again, something legitimate. It goes back years of them throwing their jabs at each other. Jay-Z, yeah, they had bars for each other, but there's not much there.
But I think people see it as an opportunity to have a competition where we can't. Like people argue about who the greatest boxer is, right?
Yeah.
We'll talk Floyd. We'll talk
Tyson.
We'll talk Muhammad Ali. Frazier. What's his name?
Roy Jones.
No, I don't think Roy Jones in that conversation. Foreman. So in my head, I was thinking like the Foreman girl. And so my brain just couldn't get it out. We got all these people who could be the GOATs, but we'll never see them be able to go at each other. You know what I mean? To really determine who the GOAT is. Floyd. We'll never be able to say who the GOAT is, right?
Right.
You got Jordan and you got LeBron. There's a lot of people who came along and seeing everything LeBron has done, seeing the numbers LeBron has put up. When LeBron leaves the league, he's going to have almost every fucking record, and he's doing it at such a high level at 41, 42. When Jordan was 41, 42, he was not looking like that. Them knees was not moving like that.
There's nobody who hit the age of 40 and the only reason he didn't make an All-NBA team is because he sat out like one or two
extra games that he needed to.
Had he played 3 more games and just hit his averages, he would have made third team All-NBA. That means he would have had to play 3 more games playing like absolute trash to not make All-NBA. He would have made, at 40, he would have made third string All-NBA team, which is ridiculous.
Because the 40-year-olds typically sit on the end of the bench. No shot to Haslam, because respect to Haslam.
Yeah, no.
But like, that's where they would be sitting.
That's
player coaches.
Yeah, and that is honestly a great career trajectory. You know, that means you had to been in the league for years to become
earned enough respect
to sit in that advisory role. Where we know you sit on the end of the bench, but you serve a purpose. You control that locker room from the inside. You're a coach in a jersey, essentially. I think a lot of players, if you would have, a lot of players would take that role. Like, dude, I'm still on the team. I'm still valuable. Yeah, I may not score points, but I'm needed in that locker room.
1,000. But this particular beef that they're trying to drum up is an opportunity where one of the person who's probably considered by a lot of people the greatest rapper of all time, and then this generation's consideration of one of the greatest rappers of all time.
I think
it's a way to have, and unlike Jordan and LeBron, who will never be able to see play at the height of their careers together against one another, where we could actually solve and determine who the greatest of all time is. Rap is a different field. Like, there's people who think Jay-Z could wake up at 70 and out-rap Drake. There are people who feel that way. But at this point, we could see it. Like, if we could. Jay-Z's 56. He's not 70 now. But, like, we could see one generation versus another generation go bar for bar. And I think that's where some of the excitement is. But to me, it's not if a beef really not built on nothing, I don't necessarily, then it's just people rapping against each other. And sometimes it's good for sparring and stuff like that. And sometimes it's nice, but I don't want to see Jay-Z make an entire diss song about Drake. I just don't see it. I don't want to see Drake make an entire diss song about Jay-Z. Do I think they'll both be lyrically great? Yeah. They're both good. They can do that. I just don't know if I want to see it.
You know, this is how I view Jay-Z and Drake going after each other. Again, there's no personal feud in it, right? So one of the things that makes beefs attractive is how
personal it is.
Personal and how verbally violent it can get.
Yeah.
So imagine 2 fighters going after, like you see 2 guys in the UFC going at each other's neck, right? And you see blood, you see dudes getting slammed, and it's like, oh damn, that's good. Now, if those same 2 guys were to fight, but they got on the helmet and they got on the pad to protect their rib cage and gut, and they got on the big padded boxing gloves. Would you watch that fight? No, it's like, I kind of want to see if somebody get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think if Drake and Jay-Z were to go at it, it'll be more so like that than the violent UFC that we've grown accustomed to watching. We want to see the blood. We want to see somebody tap out. We want to see somebody get knocked out. But if y'all two go at it, like, what's really at stake here?
Yeah. And then let me ask y'all this, because I've been seeing a lot of this in the conversations as well on threads and stuff.
Real quick, we want to give a shout out to F&D. If you're looking for a spot in South Florida to host an event, please check them out. This is the new home of the Samurai Pros. That's F&D Studios. That's EFENDEE Studios. You can follow them on social media at F&D Studios. Check us out.
Ain't nothing to say after that. He killed it. Calling out Jay-Z's hypocrisy in this moment. Because the last time when we talked about Jay-Z, when he had that GQ interview, he sat down and he was like, he doesn't think beef in the battle needs to happen anymore. He doesn't think it has a place in hip hop anymore. Not with the atmosphere that we live in, where everything is, you say something bad about somebody, that means you want them dead. You, like the rest of the world, like there's a lot of people who preyed on the downfall of Drake or preyed on the downfall of Kendrick. And it's like, how about these? Do y'all know I'm from a generation where Tupac and Biggie were actually killing each other, and I still was like, hit them up. Like, and I live in Miami. I don't really have a dog in the fight. But I did rep East Coast though. Yeah. Like in the day. That was the thing, East Side. You weren't alive, maybe.
No, he was alive. He's just under a rock.
You remember the sign for East Side? Look at him. See? It was that. I remember people used to do this. Oh, no, wait. That's Murder, Inc. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, right. But we're not shooting no gang signs. That's why. Right.
This was just a reference of what people was throwing in the past. That's it.
In 95.
Yeah.
I was
late 1900s.
Was all of 8 in 95, okay? I wasn't repping no set. But there's a lot of people talking about the hypocrisy of it, because it's like, you're the main one who was like, it may not be a place for it, and then the very next time you on the stage, you talking that spicy shit.
But is he, though?
Is he not?
I think you can respond if somebody says something to you. I think what he was referring to when he says, I don't think there's a place for beef, I think he's referring to the culture around it, how violent. I mean, dude, we've all was there in 2024. Like,
it got nasty.
It got nasty. And it's like,
at some point, certain labels on people was, to me, I think that's still crazy, but it got nasty.
It got nasty. And I think that's what he's getting at. Like, at some point, it goes from, because we say rap is a competitive sport. At some point, it goes from being competitive to being something completely different. And it seems like rap fans are craving for the different more so than the sport. Mm. Like, when Ja Rule and 50 were throwing their jabs at each other, at no point did we genuinely fear for either one of their lives. I didn't think 50 was going to actually kill Ja Rule.
Nigga, they shot at, somebody died behind that shit.
That was gang stuff prior. You talking about when 50 got hit?
No. There's some stuff that happened in front of certain record labels where people got shot at between this whole beef with Jay-Z. I'm not Jay-Z, with 50 and Ja.
You know what? Maybe they're not a good example because they have legitimate beef outside.
They have legitimate beef. One stabbed the other. Like, this ain't no, like...
Yeah. That was a bad example.
That's real. That's why... That's the one beef that 50 has that I have no problem that he has it till this day. That's one beef that Ja Rule has that I have no problem with them having till this day. They have legitimate reasons not to like each other.
That was a bad example. My bad.
Every beef don't need to be buried. Like, every beef we don't need to have... Like, we don't got to hash it out. We don't got to be cool ever.
And that's one of them.
Now, we shouldn't be 50, 40, 60 years old ready to square up in an airplane like they was about to do.
I was about to say, that just happened to Ja Rule and Tony Ayo.
We shouldn't be doing that, but come on, man. We don't got to speak. We don't never got to speak. And it could always be up when I see you, but we both fly.
Imagine how serious that is. Like, I'm damn near 40. You just turned 39. Imagine how much I have to dislike you at my big age to want to fight you in the airport and risk getting put on the no-fly list.
When flying makes my money.
Nigga.
Me traveling is important to my job.
I feed my
And
family
I'm not
traveling.
an entertainer. I'm talking about my personal real life job. I need to travel. Frank needs to travel. I'm not doing that. If we were like, and there's people who we grew up with that if I see them, it's probably like 1 or 2 on-site people I got.
Yeah, but at the airport you get a pass.
But at the airport, do your thing, big homie. I'm gonna make sure you see me that I saw you. I'm gonna let sure that work. But other than that,
Yeah, because due to the circumstances, you getting a pass.
yeah, because it's up for you, fuck nigga. It always is. Like, Cameron, it always is up for you. I promise you.
Except
to this
in the
day,
airport.
Except in the airport. We good. You can sit right next to me.
I'm just not gonna say nothing to you. That's it.
Got nothing for you. It is what it is. Speaking of 50.
What do you do?
Well, maybe not him. But, 50's baby mom was...
Oh, yeah.
So I don't want to say, what was it, Monday, Tuesday? Monday, Tuesday, one of them days.
Early in the week.
So just FYI, a lot of me and Frank's conversation, I am not a morning person. Frank is, right?
1,000%. We're complete opposites in that regard.
And I want to be clear. I am a great worker in the morning. I actually am most productive before 2 p.m. I'm just not a people person before 10 a.m. The only person who I probably communicate with outside of the people who might live with me is Frank. And a lot of our conversation really ain't that deep. It's, you see this? Yeah, I saw it. I also got this. All right. And we don't have to say anything else because we know we can't pot it. Now, that's a phrase me and Frank use all the time. Hey, we start talking too much. Hey, we're not going to pot it because we're going to do it here.
Yeah.
So this is one of those moments. Typically, this exchange is happening prior to 7 a.m.
Yeah, 6 a.m. At the latest, maybe 6:15.
Yeah.
But around 6 a.m., that's when the conversation's happening.
So I usually do most of my scrolling really happens in the morning.
Yeah.
Because by the time my day gets going, I really don't have the time to, unless I finally get to the end of the day and I finally start sending you shit like, oh, I saw this and that. So, and another one of my rules is I kind of send stuff to y'all and let y'all vet it before I watch it. Because like maybe I'm busy in the meeting, so I'll
You've
let y'all.
done that a couple times.
I'll send y'all.
And when I ask
like,
you a question, you're like, I ain't see it.
I ain't see it. I send it to you because if you say ha, I'm like, oh, I'll go back and watch it. I just don't have the time. But so, I'm watching a little video. I'm just scrolling on Twitter. Shouldn't even be on there, but I'm scrolling on Twitter. And, a little red light. It's very red. It's similar to what Frank's side looked like. That's what the video looked like, right?
Hell nah, boy. That was way more red than that.
It's red lights in the room. And I was like, that's strange. But I hear a voice that sounds super familiar. And typically, I would have normally just scrolled. But something said, go back. So I go back. And I was like, oh, that shit did say Puff. Fuck is that? Like, what am I? Oh. So this is one of those, because I've been hearing rumors that there's a freak off tape that's being shopped.
Yeah. Oh, another one?
No. I think this is the one.
Oh, okay.
I've been hearing rumors for like the last year or so that there's one of these freak off tapes that was being shopped around, sent to media outlets, and all this other stuff, right? I didn't know it was just going to end up on Twitter one day. So I find a little 2-minute clip, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy, because that looked like 50, baby mom. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't even sure, because I don't follow her, so I had to go on Instagram. Before I sent it to you, I went on Instagram.
You got to do your research. Yeah, you got to do your research.
Like, I kind of look like her. I'm going to send it to Frank. And I look back, and I said, I feel like, Diddy got that? Diddy do got that tattoo on his arm. It's a little oily, but now let me go check. And I went.
He was oiled, man.
I went, looked up, and I said, this Puff. Oh, this
the tape.
Frank, hey, let me see this. I sent him a little 2.5 minute one. This nigga, 10 minutes later, nah, nigga, I got another one, and it's 50 minutes long. I said, 50 minutes? I got to get real to work.
Them niggas went at that woman for 50 minutes, bro. That's a long
Who?
time.
What'd you say?
I said they went after her for 50 minutes.
You said they.
Puff and the other guy.
You said they. Nah, did you watch it? Because Puff didn't do that. I have never seen.
I assumed he got in on the action at some. You think he just watched for the whole 50 minutes and didn't?
I have never seen a man get lubed up to watch the next nigga fuck. He was oiled all the way up.
Yeah.
To watch the next man. Like, he keep coming over like, hey, man.
Yeah. Like, you ain't greased up enough. Let me help you out.
Like, top level, top shelf cuck. Like, if there was a version of a cuck that ever existed, that is Sean P. Diddy Combs. It's bad. And the other dude, he's a porn star, I believe.
Sly Diggler? Yeah.
He in there.
Do research for the show.
I got to do my job.
If we going to talk about it, we at least got to know the people's names.
So he in there serving meat. He in there. Yeah. I'm lying?
Nah.
At least he's throwing at least 16, 17 in her.
That man was.
I'm lying?
No, man.
I ain't trying to be on the, I ain't trying to be on the nigga dick, but I'm just saying, like,
put it like this, dog. Like, we've all watched porn. Like, we've seen cuck videos. I ain't never see a nigga fuck a girl in the face in front of her dude like that. Like, even if y'all was acting, that was offensive how he did that shit.
No, but he was like, go ahead.
He stood on top of her and he was dropping that bitch
Yeah.
off. I was like, damn.
Meat. Yeah.
And this nigga coming over here spraying the Johnson & Johnson on the nigga.
Talk about, go ahead, daddy. Like, what are you saying to him? What are you saying to him?
Nigga, puffy kids are adults. Like, what goes through their mind seeing your daddy in this predicament?
I can't. What can you do? Your dad gotta have Luckily, most of his kids are out of school, so they don't got to deal with.
But they're celebrity though.
I mean, I'm sure they're. So the person who mentions I was mostly checking out was Carisha's. Her mentions was on fire. I was like, because that comes in like, so if this is what he get into,
you had to partake in some of this shit.
Let's keep it G real. Let's keep it a buck.
Like, he didn't stop doing this when he got with you. It don't work like that. You got with the program. We're just curious to know what program was you on. Because you was on the program.
Because you was on the pink cocaine program. We know that much for sure.
Yeah, because that got brought up in court.
We know you was on that.
And according to those court documents, you was on the program. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, the best brunch in South Florida, Beyond Brunch. You can catch them at the Vault. That's every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Beyond Brunch. So if you're ever in South Florida and you're looking for a spot to party and just really turn up and have a great time, it's always a good time at Beyond Brunch. If you follow my page, you see a ton of pictures of me enjoying myself with my peoples. Look at the reviews on Google. Nothing but good vibes, nothing but great food, nothing but great music. Give them a shout out, Beyond Brunch. You can check them online or social media at BB Sundays. Beyond Brunch. You heard me.
My thing that was bothering me was like, I didn't know if he wanted to fuck Buddy or more than he wanted to fuck the girl. So he's admiring this nigga. He literally says, word for it, I'm gonna read it to you verbatim. He says to that nigga while he fucking her, I can give her everything in the world, but I can't give her that.
Yeah. So that guy, he did an interview with Vlad, right? And in the interview with Vlad, he talks about that. And he verbatimly repeats what Puffy told him, that, hey, I could give him anything in the world, but I just can't give him that, referring to the man's, his dick or whatever. And Vlad, who was asking some really, like, weird questions.
It's already a wild interview.
Yeah, it was already a wild interview that y'all talking about this video, but then Vlad goes to ask him, like, hey, you know, did you look at him? Like, how big was he? And the guy was like, look, man, I ain't really trying to pay attention to all that, but, you know, he wasn't all that big. And then he's like, well, so how big was it? And it's like, God damn, Vlad, like why are you pushing for this question?
You really want to know.
So then the guy tells him, like, nah, he ain't all that big. So what you mean, like 2, 3, 4 inches? Like, it's like, God damn, bro.
I mean, you watched the video. I mean, he wasn't.
So then the next question that he asked me, he was like, so, like, did he do anything to you? And he's like, no. He was like, you know, he just watched. And then, you know, after a while, he would go in and he would do something too. But he was just in and out. Like, he would go do his thing, get out, and then I would go back and get with her or whatever. And well, for the most part, he would just watch. And I'm like, that's a wild interview to have. But at the same time, it got him clicked. So I guess it served this purpose. But Puff seemed to be more into the guy than...
And that's not even a debate.
It looked like he was more into watching the guy give it to Joy than Joy receiving the...
Joy.
That's her name, ain't her name Joy?
Daphne Joy.
Her last name is Joy.
Let's go Daphne. Because there was a girl named Joy who he did date. And I don't want to confuse.
He dated another girl named Joy?
Yeah.
Okay, Daphne Joy. So, and then she went on and spoke about it. There we go. It wouldn't be Marvin if he didn't have it lined up for me. So, yeah, this is her response. This is Joy writing on her social media. She writes, "Everybody plays the fool sometimes, and I have been the biggest fool. I just wanted my man at the time to be happy and satisfied. I wanted to fulfill all his desires, even if it meant breaking my own boundaries. I deeply love him, and I believed he loved me too. It's still so painful for me to process the harsh reality and truth of that relationship. But as time passes, and in my quiet moments, I realize that it was just far from love. The recent leak was taped. I never consented to being filmed on."
Pause. And that's not a pause that's going to cost me. There's multiple phones happening.
Yeah, there's multiple angles.
There's multiple angles. Because part of the issue is Diddy filmed the longer video that he's telling me about. He filmed that video on the other dude's phone. And Diddy filmed one on his phone. So you knew that you look at the camera.
And I'm about to say, the way the phone is...
You look at the camera.
You can watch a video and you can kind of sense like, yo, this camera is hidden. Like, this camera is positioned in the way where the subject is not in the frame properly.
Yeah, because you don't know that you're being filmed. But
Right.
He moves the camera around several times.
Yeah, and in this video, the people are framed nicely. Like, if a person was like off-centered, or, you know, or the head is slightly cut off or something, then you just like, okay, maybe the phone was in a place where they didn't know. But if you're centered and you're in where you're in an angle where nothing is obstructing, there's like nothing kind of hiding or blocking the lens, it's like, nah, this phone was probably on a stand or something, because the camera didn't move. It wasn't like he was holding it because, you know, your arm gets tired or something. It was like, nah, this phone was mounted somewhere, and this phone was probably in plain sight because y'all look to be about as far as I am from this camera. So that's pretty damn close.
Continue.
The recent leak was a tape I never consented to being filmed on. I was blackmailed by the person in the video and was threatened that if I didn't give him the lump sum of money, that they would leak it to the web. I almost gave in to his demands, and once I didn't, this person eventually sold the tape to a giant media outlet. The media outlet called me one day and said they had the tape and asked if I had any comment before the release. It was the first time I ever fainted in my life. Once the media company understood the tape they purchased was revenge porn and extortion scheme, they backed off from broadcasting it. I know they're probably reading this, and I wanted to say thank you for doing the right thing. even though years later it came back to haunt me again. It took me all day to find the courage to rewatch my abuse.
Because why? Just why, though? But go ahead, continue. Why?
Having to watch this tape was triggering and painful because only I knew the inner turmoil and pressures I felt in those moments. I was not and was never in my right mind throughout the entirety of that relationship. Seeing myself so lost is excruciating. I just want to hold that girl in the room and get her out of there and tell her that wasn't love and she didn't need to go do this for love. My heart is breaking as I type this. I wish so many things were different, but I can't take back the hands of time. I can only continue to move forward and slowly learn to love and trust myself again. I want to love and protect myself so much that I'll never come across such a harmful environment again. This is the first time that I ever felt a part of my own body and my own body belongs to me. I am precious, I am special, I am worthy. This promise to hold true in my heart.
All right.
From the woman, I'm out into the last one. This I promise to hold true in my heart for the woman I am becoming and for the woman I once lost. That was the whole message, whole essay.
That was her Instagram press release. That's on her story.
Yeah.
One, I want to start with saying this. Revenge porn is trash. Like, grow the fuck up. Like, I think that's one of the most, it's never acceptable. Like, things that people do, like, if someone is vulnerable enough to have sex with you, be naked around you, it's sacred. Whether you fuck with that person enough again ever in life, like, there's people who you'll never talk to again. But, you know, y'all share something.
Right.
Whether y'all was in love or not in love, y'all shared something. That ain't nothing to be posting anywhere. To me, that's trash. I want to start with that. The victimhood of this kind of wears a little different for me, and I'm gonna tell you why. She puts this on. She loses me with the not. She didn't give her consent to be on the camera. You lose me there because you're in multiple angles of the camera. The camera was moved around you several times, and it ain't like he's hiding it, moving it around.
I agree.
Can you agree? Less than 24 hours after you post this, you're trying to monetize it. You're posting this type of stuff, Q&As. She does a Q&A and then posting videos where people are asking
hot in here, or is it just me? Q&A tonight. Do you like being watched?
It's one of the things she posts, right? So you like being watched. She also posts a video where she's, half naked, where the title is
Watch, Don't Touch,
Watch.
And she's in lingerie. Yeah.
And she's promoting her own, OnlyFans because she got a link in the bio. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that she probably didn't. I'm not saying she never suffered any abuse.
It makes your words look less genuine.
It makes your words look less genuine. And I think I have a full track record of the last 5-6 years where I am trust the victim a majority of the, like I'm gonna listen to the victim first for a little bit. That's me. Mm-hmm. This didn't ring victim to me. And it's not, I promise you, this isn't because she sell coochie and this and that she can't be a victim. That is not what I'm saying here. Because I think people you could be in a relationship and be raped. Great. You bleep that. You know what I'm saying? That could still happen. I'm not saying that, but the extra, like when I tell you, I don't even follow this lady. And I guess because I looked her up to make sure it was her. Now she's in the suggestions that they throw at me.
Yeah.
And ever since this video came out, I've seen her multiple times posting, and it's all to tie back to that video. If that was as she said, it was excruciating to go back and watch that. Trauma. Speaking on the trauma, you're capitalizing off of it.
Yeah, like we've seen victims in the past. We've seen puffy victims in the past. One of the more prominent one, Cassie. She faded it. Matter of fact, she moved out the country. She recently reported that she moved out the country and she doesn't plan on coming back because she wants to escape from it all. And I don't blame her. If anything, like when this tape came out, I told my brother, I'm like, honestly, I feel bad for Cassie. And he was like, why? I'm like, whoever's doing this, I don't think it was done to say, hey, we got a sex tape. I think it's a campaign, their campaign against Puffy. And right now, they put out a sex tape with him and Joy. I think he's... Daphne Joy, right? And you do it to kind of remind people of what he did. But the thing is, people don't associate her with the victim. So it doesn't look like grape in this. It looks consensual. It just makes Puffy look like a freak. It makes him look like a cuck. It doesn't tug on the monster string. Again, I don't believe that's his first rodeo of recording somebody. I'm willing to bet, matter of fact, there was nude photos that leaked of Cassie years ago when they were together. So I'm willing to bet there's video of her.
I've seen those.
Now, this is my theory. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I think when it comes closer to time for Puffy to be released, whoever has a vendetta against him, they're going to release the video of him and Cassie, not to attack her, but they're going to she's going to receive the biggest collateral damage.
I don't know.
Because this is why I say that.
Okay.
Because if I wanted to hurt Puffy, right before you get out and you have a plan to rebuild your life, if I release the video of that specific victim, where we saw you physically assault her and we saw the hurt she went through in that court, no matter if she consented in the time, we will never view her as a consenting partner. We would always look at her as a victim, and you would look like a rapist in that moment. That is huge damage control that I've now forced you to deal with. She's going to take on a lot of collateral damage in that moment, but 100%. At that point, the person doesn't care for her. They're more concerned with hurting him. 100%. And I think that's what's going to happen.
I get that. And I'm not saying that if they have a tape of her that they wouldn't do that. I think that'd be the plan of somebody who would do something like that. I just don't know that there's a tape of Cassie out there. The reason why this video got out is because, per what she's saying,
they were shopping
Sly
it around.
Diggler was the one shopping it around.
Mm-hmm. But like you said, it was two videos. He said one was recorded on his phone, one was on Puffy's phone.
Puffy, the long video that we ended up seeing is the one that was recorded on his phone. Puffy never took that off his phone.
Puffy gave it to him, and I don't think you know the actual answer to that.
No. What I mean is, Puffy was recording on both phones. So if I'm recording off my phone and your phone and you leave with your phone, you leave with the video. Mm-hmm. So I don't think Puffy gave it to him. He just didn't realize I let that nigga leave with the video.
My question is, if one was recorded on your phone, one was recorded on my phone, I'm incarcerated. How did both videos get leaked?
I don't know. Do you think the video that I sent you was from a different phone?
Well, we saw two different angles.
That's why I wanted to go back, but I didn't have time to go back and rewatch a Puff. I didn't care that much. But it looked like the clip I sent you was part of that video.
Part of the longer video.
Right.
Okay. That's what you're saying.
But, and even if it's not, that would mean somebody has access to Puff shit.
And again, we've learned law enforcement, when they're doing their investigation, they leak stuff all the time. I'm willing to bet there's an FBI agent somewhere that has this video. I don't doubt they will let it go. I don't doubt they'll say,
we just don't
even if they
believe
don't monetize it, it's just some people like to see the world burn. So
okay,
I wouldn't put it past somebody to say, hey, don't tell nobody I told you. And not everybody's sharing it.
Nah, I'm with you. I don't know, man. It's hard for me to feel
bad.
No, not just. That's revenge porn being released. I feel bad about that.
Right.
Nobody deserves that. Her victim, because she's a victim in that. I'm not taking away from that victim side. Her trying to.
The sincerity she's trying to garner, I just can't subscribe to.
I can't subscribe to, because even in your statement, it comes across as insincere. Right. So that's where she's losing me. Because she's definitely a victim of revenge porn.
Yeah.
Her being a victim in this particular situation where I was filmed without knowing, it's like, now you're losing me, because I know that I saw you look in the camera. you literally went down while.
Yeah, I think she laid it on a pretty thick. Like, had she said, like, hey, look. Now, had she said something along the lines of, like, hey, I wasn't in the right frame of mind. Like, I did a lot of things that I now question or something.
Which I feel like she kind of says in a certain point. But trying to say that you just were oblivious to it all and all of that, it's kind of hard for me to, I don't know.
It's a hard sell.
It's a hard sell.
Yeah.
Like you talking to nigga through it, but you
Right.
saying you ain't. Sidebar. You ever been trying to talk somebody through it and you nut?
Yep.
Like you trying to like, yeah, you said you telling her.
Stuttering and she's like, I know you didn't. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
And you hit because you always know when you're trying to fight, you hit the, no.
I owe you one, baby.
Yeah. No.
I owe you one. I got
No,
you.
give me a few seconds. Stretch out that stomach cramp.
Hey.
Nah. Pause. Where are we?
No, that's it. Yeah, so you can wrap this one up. And then...
Just the Sauce Walker thing, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good next episode.
Okay, let's do it. Then
we can just do 15 minutes on that. Where are we at officially? An hour? We can get 15 minutes to this. Yeah, of course. That's where your commercial goes. We talked about Drake earlier. He's been in a couple things.
He's been in the news the past 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Great job of monopolizing the scene. I mean, dude had 43 of the top 50 songs in the charts. Name another nigga that's done like that's those. The only other person who really does that is Taylor Swift. Even as much as I love her,
he said the only nigga to do that is Taylor Swift.
What I said wrong?
It's a white blonde-haired woman. She's the furthest thing from a nigga.
I can see it.
I can say it wrong.
I consent to that. I consent to that. But that should say something, though, right?
Yeah.
Nobody else is doing it. That's all I'm saying.
That's not the part you were wrong at. We agreed Taylor Swift can do it. But,
y'all are right. Y'all are right. I ain't gonna argue with you.
But when you say a nigga, that's not the image of a person that I'm picturing
It's
in
the
my
exact
head.
opposite.
It's the exact opposite.
It's the exact opposite in every phrase of the word.
If anything, she's the antithesis of a nigga. Because if she says something, a nigga gets lynched.
Nigga, who the fuck are you?
What I
Say
said
it again.
Antithesis.
All right, never mind. Okay. He said it great the first time. He fucked it the second time.
When I'm rolling, I can get a word out, but if you try to make me focus on it.
That nigga said antithesis. Second time. Yeah, man. So Drake's been in the news lately because of a lot of things. But one of the major things that we talked about a lot this week is this Sauce Walker situation. Are you familiar with Sauce Walker, Joe?
I know he's a rapper from Houston. I don't listen to his music, to be honest with you.
Right.
But
I've heard of probably like one or two Sauce Walker songs. I put him in that, like he's in that like regional, like people know who he is outside of, but like his music really don't ring off outside of Houston, Texas, that downside, maybe Louisiana. You know what I mean? That
he might have a song or two that I could recognize. Just none comes to mind now. But yes.
Correct. Similar like Boston Richie. I had never, like, before that day, I hadn't,
Yeah. Right.
But hey, it's Pride Month. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. All right? We stand with you. So, Sauce Walker, he has his girl. Her name is Kylie.
Was that his girlfriend or is the mother of one of his children or his children?
Well, she was a girlfriend at some point.
Or a woman he was involved with.
A woman he was involved with, her name is Kylie. Kylie was involved with Drake. Drake has purchased, Drake has paid for a condo, bought her a G-Wagon. He also threw a little bar about funding her lifestyle and mentioned Sauce Walker in the song Janice Shut the Fuck Up. Mm-hmm. There's a little bar in there. which is, typical Drake being petty shit. And him and Sauce Walka have gone back and forth for a little while. It's the only reason I even know who Sauce Walka is because he's gone back and forth with Drake. Never really on wax that I know of too much, but I mean, I don't know enough of his music to know that. But there's been a lot of conversation about how he was wilding on the phone. Have you heard that call?
Yeah, she recorded a call.
And she was baiting him too. You ever talk to your girl and you could tell her she's baiting you to piss you off, but you so pissed off you like,
you gonna take
fuck
it.
Yeah,
you take the bait.
Fuck it, I'm gonna give it to you because that's what you want. It was a lot of that. And he sounds emotional as fuck about this situation. You up there with him and this and that, tell him to keep my name out his mouth, blah, 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 blah. She releases the tape. Starts taking pictures of all the stuff Drake done bought her, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And then he comes back on some, that's my girl. I was sending her up there to Drake. We was coming, she was bringing the money back, we was busting it down. Like, that's how he talking now.
But see, that's the part that don't make sense to me.
Okay.
Because in the call, when you going off on this lady, you say something along the lines of, like, you was going to do something to her, and then you was like, I get Drake car shot up too. So if you want to play the angle that you a pimp and you sent her to
and
Drake.
that's kind of his persona.
Yeah.
His music.
Right. So if you want to play the angle like, okay, I'm the pimp, I sent her to get his money, he's the trick, we playing him. Why would you even say, oh, I could get his car shut up? If anything, I think any real pimp would be thrilled if one of your Johns was Drake. Oh,
you up.
Yeah. We gonna milk this nigga for everything. I'm gonna need you to do everything he asks you to do. What?
Nothing. I stopped myself.
Oh, you gonna say? You was gonna say?
You was gonna milk him for everything.
Oh, no, yeah, exactly. Milk that nigga for everything. He's a cash cow. This dude he's a fountain of money.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'd be happy if I was really a pimp. That's what you want.
Sound like you were trying to rewrite history a little bit.
Yeah, but the way you was going off on that girl, and then you want to talk about shooting the next dude. First of all, there's like, you gotta draw the line on threats. Like, there's sometimes where a dude is talking out his ass. Like, if a dude is in a party and I'll whoop any nigga in here. Okay, whatever. Okay, Mighty Mouse. All right, tough guy. We believe you.
Yeah.
But if you talking about, oh, nah, especially if it's a city you frequent, oh, nah, I get his car shut up next time he here. Hold on, bro. Like, that ain't threats to be taken lightly. You know what I'm saying?
Especially not in Houston.
And
Drake got a that song Mob Ties it sounds cool, but it ain't necessarily a joke.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up.
And especially in Houston, that is not the city to threaten Drake with.
The man is connected with actual mob people.
Wasn't XXX talking mess?
I'm not putting that on nobody. I'm not putting that label on nobody.
Yeah.
I don't know enough.
There was some dissing.
I understand.
Yeah,
I don't know enough.
I don't know enough about that story to speak on him. But what I do know is Drake is in good standings with the people behind Mob Ties. I don't feel like saying no names. We're not that big of a podcast. We don't walk with
I'm not trying to disappear before I get somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think he's the person you would want to threat, especially in a city like that. That'd be like, we over here and we send threats to like someone like Willie Falcone or somebody. Like, that's not a smart thing to do. Like, that guy's actually connected to people. We are not.
All right, real quick, I'm going to get you guys back to your regularly scheduled program. I know why you're here, but I do want to shout out Danny D Photos. He was a part of the whole conceptualizing this rebrand. He's a part of those magical photos that you guys have been seeing floating on the internets, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We all over. But that's because of him. Please look out for me. If you got something going on in South Florida, any events, any proms, if you got somebody who's a little with child, he gonna take care of you. I promise you. That's DANNID Photos. If you don't know how to spell photos, that's on you, bro. How would you feel I know Joe's answer, so I'm not going to ask you. And I know your answer, so I'm not going to ask you, really. So maybe I shouldn't even ask the question.
Ask the question. The listeners want to know now.
Because, Joe don't got a price. How would you feel if your girl came to you on some, hey, this billionaire artist is in my DMs. He want to fly me up there. Clearly he want to fuck, but he talking about putting millions in my account. You signing up for that?
That's her account.
We're married. It's our account. What are you talking about, my account? It's our account, sweetie. What are you talking about?
Enjoy yourself. Hey. Don't stay up there forever.
Yeah.
Hey, like what did Craig say that day? What did Craig say to Smokey? Hey, come back. That's it. You?
Make sure it's direct deposit so I have access to it.
Yeah. Make sure.
And where do the kids need to be this week so if I need to adjust my schedule?
Yeah. And I wanted, and he got to put a deposit down.
So you got to pay before she goes.
At least a deposit. At least
you
a
got to
deposit.
get some skin in the game before you put the skin in the thing.
You on, my G. Skin in the game, name of the episode. Skin in the game. Let's go. I'm just saying.
I mean, come on now. Let's be. Nigga, your pride is that big?
You're supposed to be
Your pride that big during Pride Month?
a union under God.
We
This
can
is a
repent
union.
afterwards.
You can repent afterwards, and you got millions of dollars that you can use to serve God's
How you
will.
not know that's the blessing God is giving you?
Whoa, say something. Amen. Amen. We've never done this much. Amen. You are
How
preaching
you
today.
not know that that's the blessing?
What if Drake is not the blessing? Your girl is a model. You don't think somebody done jumped in them DMs before?
I'm sure, but no, that's not acceptable.
This nigga talking about no, it's not acceptable. What would be the price?
There's no price. It's between God.
Why you keep bringing God into this? Like, what are we talking about? A covenant.
Girl.
Y'all not even married. You already having sex for free and breaking the rules. So let her go up there and get paid. And then y'all can pray over it after. You love praying after sex. You can go there and fly.
So you only pray after the sex you have. You can't pray after the sex she has?
I'm sure Diddy prayed.
This is wild. I'm too selfish to be having money.
He said he's too selfish. Frank is the most selfish nigga I know. And he's ready to send Marie up there now. Life-changing money. His kids will be set up.
Do you not understand what life-changing means? You can buy that house in the Gable Estates that you want. You can live. Do you know there's a Tahiti in South Florida? Did you know that?
And it's
Exactly.
not that, and it's
You
not
could
that Tahitian treat that you be drinking at the corner store.
Yeah, there is beachfront property in Gables. It's called Tahiti. You can afford a house there, bruh. Life-changing money. You know what life-changing means?
I know what life-changing means.
Right.
I don't think you do.
It just trips me out when you talk to a guy and you want to mess with him, so you bring up a gay scenario and be like, "What for life-changing money would you do?"
Scenario.
It is a
This is your wife going over there.
or this scenario, or a scenario that targets their ego, and they're like, "No, I never do it." But then you'll say, if somebody give you a brick of cocaine, would you try to sell it? And yeah, I'll try to move it. Nigga, you
More risk.
way more. You
could die.
Oh yeah. So if it comes to somebody, you fucking another dude, or a dude fucking you, or letting your girl get hit by somebody else, oh no, I can't do that. But
all
you
of scenarios
really
just went crazy the way you just routed them off. But go ahead.
but the moment
Rewind it back and then hear everything he said and slow it down. Go ahead,
yeah.
finish.
But then the moment you ask him to move a brick, which is only $16,000, it's only $16,000 or $22,000. Oh yeah, I'll do that. Nigga, you're willing to die for someone's monthly salary. Fuck out of here, bruh.
I'd rather work hard and grind than go do any of that.
Joe, what was your annual salary in the military? Okay.
I would not. I would have stopped you if you would have started talking. I would have stopped you. Don't do that, man, like that. Yo, come on now. You know,
We know the government, Uncle Sam, don't ask. He asks the world of you.
he asked for your life.
That is your world, bro.
They signed it.
And y'all boys signed it. Y'all boys signed it.
He's indoctrinated. Let's go. Let's stop. It's fine.
Y'all
Hey, boss.
Yeah, we know.
You
But
good.
see, that's the thing. You know what you was doing and you agreed to it. We not faulting you. We thank you for your service, right? But we're just confused that.
I'm not gonna sell my ass or sell my girl's ass for money.
But dude,
What if he don't want her ass? He just want a coochie.
they took you to the other side of the world and have people that don't speak the same language you speak, people you can't even reason with, and y'all shot at each other from distances. Live ammunition. Brrr. If we let off firecrackers off right now, you might jitter and shit because you done seen so much. But all we ask is to let another nigga tongue punch your butthole and you like, and you get uptight about it.
We have lost the plot. Let me bring us back a little bit.
Sorry, that was a conversation we was having earlier. I'm sorry.
Bringing it back. You know, it's Pride Month. What would be worse to you? What would be more embarrassing to you? A, your your girl dates Drake. You find out your girl is up there.
Like she's cheating on me with him?
She's cheating on you with Drake.
Okay, what's the next one?
Your girl is cheating on you with Drake and everybody knows. Or your girl is cheating on you with Drake and he writes songs about her.
Out of the three?
Or your girl is cheating on you with Drake and you become the content.
I become the content. That's the more easily. Because, dude, everybody, I can't say everybody, but people cheating in relationship, that's common. A woman cheating on, yeah, like people get cheated on. People get cheated on and other people find out, like, that happens, like, you will live. But and then if the guy's an artist, okay, cool. You might get some songs made. Your girl might get some songs made about it. You know, that happens. But the moment somebody else like the moment something happens to you and you become the butt of the joke, that's a different type of embarrassment.
Yeah, especially when the dude who's making the joke is the guy your girl is cheating on you with.
Yeah.
Now, in his scenario, the scenario he's wanting us to believe is he sent her up there, he's pimping her. Because there has been conversation that he a pimp, he got girls signed to him that are, you know, on OF and all this other stuff, right? I learned all of this about Sauce Walka this week when I learned about who Sauce Walka was this week. So, who's breaking the rules here?
Sauce. You ain't even got to finish that. Go ahead, Sauce.
You think Sauce is breaking the rules?
Fuck yeah.
She's not breaking the rules?
If he's a pimp, he sent her there.
But hear me out.
Hold on.
Okay.
If he's a pimp, that means you subscribe to a certain type of way you carry yourself. Keep it player, you keep it G. Right? There's a famous story. It was on this documentary about pimps. This pimp walks into the players' ball.
The story is called Pimps Up Hoes Now. the documentary is called Pimps Up Hoes Now.
Thank you.
know where he's going.
This pimp walks into the players' ball. He has 10 girls with him. And when they get into the players' ball, again, it's the lay of the land. If another pimp sees your girl make eye contact with him, she's took. In other words, that's just how the rules go. He comes in with 10 girls, and one by one, different pimps are pulling the girls away from him. And these guys are laughing at him. Does he get mad at those dudes? Nah. He plays it cool. He leaves. He comes back with another 10 girls that look better than the first 10 that he was with. And he was like, yo, that was my C team. Now I brought out my A team. People looked at that and was like, okay, that's player. So if you pimp, that's how you move. Like, losing a chick shouldn't hurt you. Because you should have a team of them. If one gets peeled, that's the game. You can't get mad at the game.
Right.
The game's the game.
The game is the game. You beat me to it.
Yeah, so if you Sauce Walka and your chick is running off with Drake, the game's the game. Now, if you really pimping her, is the only thing you would be mad at is, yo, he's giving you this money, you're not giving it to me.
See, that's
a conversation between you and her.
But see, that's why. So part of what my issue is, I feel like not only is he breaking the rules, I think she breaking the rules too. Because if this is your pimp, either this is a play for you to get free, because you putting all Drake doing this to me, Drake doing, like you talking big shit. You boasted up against me. That's to me, she breaking the rules.
The reason, okay,
I say Drake breaking the rules. I feel like all three breaking the rules.
okay,
Cause you paying her rent, you doing this, you doing a whole lot for the play.
okay. I'm gonna address all those points. The reason I told you why I think Sauce is breaking the rules. The reason why I don't think she's breaking the rules, by her doing that, it's showing he's really not who he say he is. So if you're not, if
rule
you're
number one is never exposed to play.
say what?
You never supposed to expose the play.
But that's the thing. There wasn't no play to expose. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
So there was no play to expose. So therefore, she's not breaking the rules because what he's saying the play was, by me doing what I did and putting him on blast, I'm showing you, look how he's acting. If it really was a play, this conversation would be a whole lot different. The reason I don't say Drake is breaking the rules, I'm somebody that subscribes to the thinking of it ain't tricking if you got it. If this man makes 50, hundreds of million a year, and I only give you 100,000 for the year to sustain your life, and that's good money. But I make that tenfold. That's a little something to me.
Yeah.
But that's not money I'm going to lose sleep over. That might be an endorsement deal. So instead of that endorsement deal going to my pocket, I just funnel that money to you. I'm not hurting. If it's DraftKings, that's half of my DraftKings annual contract. Yeah, just that, she could see that money. I don't need this. That G-Wagon could have been gifted by a dealership that I did a commercial for. Yeah, you have it. Oh, Drake got me a G-Wagon. No, this is an X amount of car. That was nothing to me. That was a gift, actually. Yeah. I didn't buy that.
All I had to do was walk by it on a picture on Instagram. So
for you, this is life-changing. For me, this is Tuesday. So
he said something. You said, all this was like,
So I don't see it. What rules is he breaking?
Okay. Nah, I just feel like if you know what the situation is, Drake, in Drake's shoes, you know what the situation is. If you, because to me, buying the car, paying a rent, you overpaying for the pussy. You're doing a bit too much. And you mentioning her in songs, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot behind that.
If you was Drake, what would make you do that? It got to come with some perks.
Unless she already got somewhere and he's trying to get some.
Or she comes with friends. Because we all know they run in packs and they have a leader.
This man said they run in packs.
You said something wrong?
No,
I thought
they run in packs and they have a leader. If you get the leader, you tell her, hey, the leader always wants to look like a boss, right? So if I lace your pockets and I got you in a nice car, and it's like, hey, me and my friends, we finna go to Maldives for the weekend. You should invite some friends. She looks like the boss. Hey, I'm finna go and chill for the weekend. Y'all wanna come? They ain't never been to Maldives. Yeah, we go. All I gotta do is make sure you look good in front of them. Hey, tell your friends I don't talk to them. I talk to you. Hey, tell them we finna go to dinner. Now she run the play. Hey, we finna go to dinner. Oh shit, she look like she calling the shots. Now when I really want to play, hey, yo homegirl, you and her should come through tonight. You gonna tell me no? I had you looking like a boss. I done lined up your pockets. More than likely, you're going to go. You're gonna make sure she goes too. Because now if she don't go, she gonna fuck up what you got going on. So it's either she come or she gets replaced. One of the two. Because you're not gonna fuck this up for me. So if I was Drake and that's the play, she comes with friends. Oh yeah. You could take half of my DraftKings.
You got it.
Yeah, you got it. You have half my DraftKings endorsement. You got the G-Wagon. Cool. I'm good.
Skin in the game.
Skin in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen. And all those in between and outside of those constructs. smash that thumbs up button. But this has been another episode of the Samurai Professionals Podcast, the greatest broadcast across all the internets. Episode 235, man, that's crazy.
235.
We coming up on 6 years soon.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's dope.
Oh, man. And we wish for times where we could do it.
Yeah, in person. Yeah,
In person.
yeah.
So, like,
for the
that'd be
longest,
amazing.
it was like one day. Now it ain't even day one anymore. This is what? It's been several days.
We deep in it.
Yeah. Oh, deep in it.
I set y'all up for that because as soon as I said it, I was like, all right. Oh, man. I'm your co-host, Marvin Young, saying that same by blood, not Relay Sean.
Y'all beat Chase son. He replay some, huh?
International Marv, that's the handle. Smash Catch him, Smurder She Wrote, Starving the Martian, Franklin St. Laurent. Whoo, that boy hot. Call him Flame St. Patrick, a.k.a. Ghost Malone. Smooth Evandros, Charles Flake Xavier, Datman Beyond, Dion Slanders, Petty Pendergrass, Flex Luthor, the Bandalorian, a.k.a. Bando, Anakin Fly Walker, Black Rock, Poppy Cuffington, Scotty Drippin, Patrick Mohose, Heavy Potter, Snob Marley, Ghostface Thriller, The Breaker of Chains, Fuck With Me, Never Fuck Without Me, and the reigning, defending, undisputed Father of the Year. Smash that thumbs up button. Talk to him, Frank.
Not your man Candy Savage, the Slim Reaper, the Serial Killer, Applejack the Ripper, the Munch on Lunch, Lord of the Wings, Job in the Cut, the Wholesome Dude, Fat Boy Slim. It's not a dad bod, it's a father figure. The Social Introvert, the nigga you unlock when you beat the game on an expert, the DLC, Come See About Me, Grits and Gravy, Ron Swanson, Walter White Walker, Hordor Doorstopper, Chief Queef, the King of Crumb, Your Highness, Air Sore Man, LeBrunch James, Chef Curry Chicken, Chill Jackson, Kung Fu Panda Dunks, Rage Against the Cardio Machine, Jouet Leader, F&D, one half of this PLD is Frank, and we just chopped it up.
He is I, and I am him.
He is I, and I am him, and it's Frank. We just chopped it up. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Real quick, I want to say all the people that have been asking us to get on the show, we haven't been ignoring you. We only got 2 mics. Hell, Joe ain't got a mic yet. We can't give y'all a mic if we ain't give him a mic yet.
I mean, we could.
We could, but
We could.
but nah, we got y'all in mind, and we're gonna invite every one of you, especially a lot of you Day One fans who like, comment. Even if y'all don't comment on the socials, y'all text us. We appreciate the love, and we do want to talk to you because all of you do have an interesting story to share. You can check us out on our website at thesamuraipros.com where you can get all of our episodes, our clips, and
That's not what you said. All right, man. Go ahead. My bad.
we're here now.
My bad. Here we go. Go ahead.
Check us out get all of our socials. You can follow us at the Samurai Pros on just about every social media platform. Please follow us on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. If you see any one of our clips and it sparks anything in you, please share it to the world, respond to it, let us know how you feel. We'll love to keep the conversation going. You can find me on just about every social media platform at I Can Only Be Frank. Where can they find you, Marv?
You can find me on any social media platform at Marvin X Adams.
This has been another episode. Oh, wait, and Joe.
No, exactly. Exactly. Go ahead.
Y'all can find Joe at No?
It's Daft Art Boy.
Daft Art Boy. There we go. Joe, the people love you, man.
You remember what that guy said about you?
That was a girl.
Oh, it was a girl.
It was a girl.
It was a girl. Sorry, it's Prime Month.
Yeah. But she was definitely in between those constructs with what she said.
Yeah, in
But
between and outside of.
Absolutely. This has been another episode of the Samurai Professionals Podcast. Peace.
Peace and love.